Here in Detroit, I am the Deputy Title X officer to the dual status commander for the state of Michigan. I'm the officer that has oversight of the federalized forces that are here, and I assist the dual status commander for the state of Michigan. It is monitoring the flow of resources as well as the actions of all the providers from the Army's Urban Augmentation Task Force, and ensure they have everything that they need, and then report that to higher. The organizations that are deploying, they never envisioned ever deploying in support of Americans, the citizens. Just getting your head around that, and then also for the people of Detroit, to see soldiers in the streets. They may not know why we're here. They may not know that the National Guard and the Army Reserve that's been federalized and everyone that's here to help. That, I think, has been one of the biggest challenges, making sure that we're providing that reinforcement to people, that they understand that everybody's here to help. I've had 6 deployments, 5 of them to the Middle East and 1 in '94 to Korea. The deployments obviously are different culturally. I'm a native of Michigan and grew up in Waterford, so this is my home state and almost hometown. So I'm well versed in this culture, and all of my deployments have been to locations that was different from our own. Similarly, is the time demands. Initially, as we were getting started, it was pretty long days for everybody. Then requirements start to stabilize, and you get your routines down. Normally, we're looking out for the enemy and protecting against the enemy, and the enemy is a virus this time. So while we still look to ensure the safety of our soldiers, we also have to look at it from the health perspective in particular. How it is that they don and doff the personal protective equipment safely, and then in the actions of their day and providing services to the patients that are in this facility, ensuring through their buddy looking out for them and checking them that their personal protective equipment remains effective. The most rewarding part of this for me is, one, I'm from Michigan. This is my home state. It's unusual for me as an active duty officer to serve in this capacity. The second aspect of most rewarding part of this is being with soldiers. Anytime that you have the opportunity to serve with soldiers, it's food for the soul, and it's the most rewarding part. Being able to do that, serving the citizens of this great state as well, and then being able to do it with soldiers is incredible. One of the takeaways here is the broader picture, the broader response for the whole of government. We've worked on plans that were used to launch this response, but now many of the things that have been learned here by putting together the civilian workforce, the federalized soldiers or Title X, they're here in support, as well as the National Guardsmen, Public Health Service, and volunteers, all of them working together and developing standard operating procedures here that could potentially be used anywhere. And those need not just stay here. They can be added to a larger repository of lessons learned and best practices for future actions to defeat any other pandemic should it arise. Everyone that has come together here, it is fitting that they enter this building and they're greeted by Joe Louis, 12-year heavyweight champion of the world. And he greets this championship team that's come together. And I believe, just as he has that heart of a champion, so does the Detroit Michiganders and the team that comes here. every day to the TCF Center to kill the virus.